I'm not gonna hold you. I think my favorite drug is probably alcohol, right? And by no means am I an alcoholic, right? I've said no, and I'll continue to say no when I'm just not in the mood, right? Or maybe I'm going through a break, so to speak, because I do that a lot when I'm trying to, like, maybe I'm focusing on one part of my life and I'm like, I really don't need any alcohol right now. I'm trying to nail this thing down. I don't need anything distorting my vision. But I gotta tell you, man, when I get a swig of that Crown Vanilla, I'm not gonna lie, I had that last week, and dude, I didn't realize how actually like good tasting Crown Vanilla was. Cause I let me like right, I don't like drugs for what they taste like, right? Weed, absolutely horrid. I don't like smoking. I don't like drink. Like, you know what I'm saying? For the sense part of it, no, no, no. I'm good on that. Like intaking it, I'm good on that. But the effects, right? Especially when you're out, and you're out with friends and you're enjoying yourself. Alcohol makes everything so much better. And this is again, right? I'm speaking so highly of it. I get it. It's a depressant, right? It has its downside, and so don't overconsume it. Really, really, what I'm saying, don't overconsume anything. That's my philosophy. That's what I uphold, right? I don't try to get too attached to anything. But when you're down to try something, my God, alcohol is the thing you want to, like, look at it and be like, give it a go. And then once you give it a go, give it another go because you're gonna want more. You just got to be able to control yourself, which I feel like I've done, and I will continue to do. But yeah, last week, man, last week I had that Crown Vanilla, and I ended up throwing up, blacking out too. And again, those are probably like after effects where it's like, this is disgusting. I don't want to ever do this again. Oh my gosh, what the fuck? Why would I ever decide to poison myself like this? But then, like, between tasting it and blacking out, there's this like good sweet spot where it's like, bro, this is exactly what I want to do every day. This is exactly how I want to feel all the time. Again, do not get addicted to this. Understand that, not really the taste, but the after effects. It's not worth going through that every single. You know what I'm saying? So use it sparingly. Use it sparingly. But me personally, man, oh man, that sweet spot. And I do this a lot where I try to, like maybe I get drunk and I like hit the sweet spot right, and then I started weighing off a little bit, and I'm like, nah, 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 nah. Another shot. We need to, yeah, keep the party going, buddy. The night's not over, and it could be like 4 a.m. and I'm like, no, no, no. Actually, 4 a.m. is probably too late. I'll probably like, like, I'm getting older now. I'd probably say like 2 a.m., 2:30. And I'm not like early mornings. I'll probably like call it quits. If we're out partying or drinking or what. Actually, I don't know. It varies. It varies. It depends on the night and depends on who I'm with. But yeah, no. This is basically an ad for all alcohol companies. Actually, it's not an ad because, again, I did say don't overconsume it, and companies want you to do everything but that. They need you drunk as fuck all the time. They want you hooked on that shit, which makes me think, how the fuck do you smoke cigarettes? Granted, I've never tried it, so maybe I might be missing out. But as a person that's never done it, I don't think I'm missing out, right? Like, there's nothing that's like, ooh, maybe I should give it a go. Even vaping. It's like I've never vaped. I've never. I don't know. I don't know. But anywho, this is not about smoking cigarettes. This is strictly about alcohol. Again, I'm not an alcoholic, and this is not me over. Would overcompensating be the word? I'm not trying to oversell the idea of me not being an alcoholic. I just want to phrase that or put that out there so people realize, not even just for me and trying to formulate me in their head about what I might be as a person, but for people listening who haven't tried it or thinking about trying it or currently do drink, but need to understand that they need to take a step back, right, because you can enjoy it, but you also need to be mindful because that's not you, right? That's you for the night. But Yeah. What's y'all's choice of drug? I'm not gonna lie. Nah, I was gonna say weed. Shrooms are pretty good. I've had shrooms. I think I've got some stories on shrooms. But yeah, no, I think out of everything in which I've tried, which honestly isn't really a lot, because I haven't expanded beyond, I wouldn't say common use, but the more easily available, the common minded, drugs. Yeah, it's probably weed, shrooms, alcohol, and yeah, that's about it. I thought about LSD, but I think I've got some genes that might fuck me over on that part. I don't think that's gonna mix right with my genetics. But yeah, man. What's your choice of drugs? Or maybe that I should even ask that. But fuck it, I asked that. So go ahead and answer it. Make sure to leave a like. Make sure to subscribe. But if you're not gonna do any of that, at the very least, please do leave a comment. I would love to have a conversation with you guys. Toodles.